Hello and welcome to Vans Direct. Today I'm going to be giving you a tour around the Land Rover Defender 110 Commercial. So we're going to start the tour at the front of the vehicle. As you can see, we've got checker plate styling on the wing tops. We've got the traditional Defender name badge at the front. We have LED daytime running lights with LED headlights, and we've also got LED fog lights with corner lamps. If we look more to the centre of the vehicle, we have part of the 3D camera system with the camera positioned at the front, along with the park distance control sensors as well on the bumper. So from the front of the vehicle, we're now going to move to the wheels and tyres. This Land Rover Defender is fitted with 20-inch wheels with Pirelli Scorpion all-season tyres on. Every Land Rover Defender has an 815mm rolling diameter wheel and tyre combination, and it gives the biggest contact patch of any Land Rover make and model. So from the alloy wheel, we're now going to move to the side of the vehicle where we have the traditional Defender side air intake. From here we have the wing mirror with the part of the 3D camera system here, LED indicators and the blind spot monitoring system. So moving to the rear quarter, as this is the commercial, this rear section is a panel. So from the side here we have lockable underfloor storage, which can be accessed by either from the top or the side. If I open up the side here, it's lit up with LED lights. The underfloor storage runs the full width of the vehicle and is lockable from the side or the top. So at the rear of the vehicle you can see it's very distinctively a Defender with the full-size 20-inch wheel. It offers a very modern tail light with separate indicators. We also have a camera underneath the spare wheel and also our clear sight rear view camera. So the Defender has retained its traditional side opening tailgate. Once opened, it reveals a 259 litre load capacity with an 800 kilo payload. It will also house a standard Euro pallet. So the rear door has a gas strut fitted. Once opened, you can push it to a little bit and it will hold the door in position to stop it closing on you. This Defender 110 is fitted with the electronically deployable tow bar and trailer bulb check. You can deploy the tow bar from the rear of the vehicle just by simply pressing the button, and the tow bar and the electrics will deploy underneath. Before I get into the vehicle, I'm going to demonstrate how tough this vehicle is on the inside. It has strong, robust grab handles, which are an integral part of the vehicle. It has robust leather seats and flush footwells that are easy to clean out. So now we're in the vehicle, you can see it's not your average commercial vehicle. It's got a very robust, simplistic design. We have a 12.4-inch interactive driver display in front of me here. We also have a very retro style steering wheel. We also then move across to our 10-inch Pivot Pro. This is an all-new design, a much easier, cleaner design to previous models. We have shortcuts to camera systems, navigation, phone and media. You can also customise the side here, so I've got 4x4 information, tow bar features and Apple CarPlay. If I select the 4 boxes down at the bottom here, it opens up all the features of Pivot Pro. Everything from trailer customization, as I said, cameras, seat controls, climate controls and eco data. If I go back, you can actually customize the home screen to suit you just by simply swiping to one side, pressing the edit button and adding information into the Pivot Pro system, just as easy as that. If I click back, I can now swipe along and this information that I've now selected will appear on the Pivot Pro screen, such as slope assist and wade sensing. Moving down, we have a very simple layout of buttons which you can command your terrain response, heating controls, and then we've got the automatic gear selector here and the push button start. To the centre console here we have USB ports and 12-volt sockets. Moving back, we've got the cup holders and centre cubby box here. So as we already know, the Land Rover Defender has been built to go off-road. Prior to going off-road, I'm going to put the vehicle into what we call low range. Low range maximises the torque at the wheels and gives us a lower gear ratio for climbing steep hills and crossing rough terrain. To select it, we need to select neutral on the gear lever and press the low range button. When selected, it will glow orange. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to fine tune the vehicle using the terrain response system. And because we're driving on a farm track, a gravel track, I'm going to put the vehicle into the grass, gravel and snow program. This program is for slippery surfaces such as snow, ice, gravel tracks. It maximises all the systems to reduce the chance of wheel spin, such as dampen throttle response to reduce wheel spin. If wheel spin is detected, the traction control system is more alert and will respond quicker. When using Land Rover's famous hill descent control, it applies the brakes softly so we can negotiate any steep hills safely. When using hill descent control, you use the cruise control plus and minus buttons. You can set a target speed from as low as 1 to 2 miles an hour up to around about 15 miles an hour. What I'm going to do is I'm going to raise the target speed of hill descent control using the plus of the cruise control, and I've set it to around about 5 miles an hour. This system independently applies the brakes and releases the brakes so you can maintain directional control down a slippy hill without losing control. Again, because the Defender is a utility vehicle, a commercial vehicle, you might find that you use this vehicle off-road with a trailer. This hill descent control system is perfectly suited when towing a trailer off-road. It will do the braking for you. So we're now approaching a round about 37-degree rocky descent. The beauty of the terrain response system fitted to the new Defender is we can fine tune this vehicle to the surface we're driving on. So as I approach the surface, I'm going to stop and readjust the terrain response setting, and I'm now going to select the program Rock Crawl. Just by simply pressing the button here and moving the dial over towards Rock Crawl, I've now told the vehicle the surface we're driving on. Not only will this demonstrate the amazing off-road angles of the Defender, but also how impressive the hill descent control system is. I'm going to use the new 3D camera system here to make sure I get the vehicle lined up safely, as there's very little room for error at the top of this slope. Once in position, I'm going to adjust the hill descent control target speed. Now I'm in position. This will give you a good idea of just how steep it is. I've set the hill descent control speed, and I've now released the brake, and the hill descent control is doing the braking for me. At no point on that slope did I press the brake from when it left the top. So the next obstacle I'm going to demonstrate is the articulations. This particular obstacle is designed to show off the suspension system. The Land Rover Defender commercial that we've got here is fitted with coil suspension. I'm now going to engage the Rock Crawl program via the terrain response system. This is designed for severe ground with high articulations. It's going to give me maximum control with the throttle if needed. It's going to give me a fast responding traction control, and it's going to give me a low gear, so first gear, low range, to cross the obstacle. This in turn is going to allow me to cross this safely without damaging the vehicle, unsettling the load. Again, I'm applying gentle amounts of throttle to bring in the traction control system to stop the wheels in the air from spinning And as we descend down the other side, I'm going to ensure my hill descent control speed is set to the target speed of 1 to 2 miles an hour to give me maximum control. The surface is rough and slippery, yet the hill descent control isn't compromised. Thanks very much for watching. If you'd like any more information on the Land Rover Defender hardtop commercial, please log on to vansdirect.co.uk.